Welcome to another edition of Don't Lecture Me. I'm Lawayne Childrey. Today I have as my guest the Economic Minister from the Embassy of Japan, the Honorable Hajime Hayashi. Welcome, Mr. Hayashi.
Thank you very much for being with you.
Tell me about your role as Economic Minister from Japan to the United States, and how do you work with both countries to maintain a good economic relationship?
Well, first of all, the economic relationship between the two countries is very important, beneficial for both people. And my role is to try to make this relation as smooth as possible and to strengthen that ties between the two nations.
Now, when you talk about economic cooperation, what do you mean by trade, investment, and beyond?
Well, obviously, we have very deep relationship of trade for many, many years, which is beneficial for two countries as well. But we also have investment relations between Japan and the United States, and also Japan and the state of Mississippi, which benefit both people. And also, beyond means, we have some common challenges under today's international situation, today's world. Perhaps we better cooperate more to work vis-a-vis these common challenges.
And if I can get you to talk a little bit more about these challenges, what are the challenges of monitoring the balance of trade between two economic superpowers like the U.S. and Japan, as well as some of the European nations?
Well, my sense is that first and foremost, we need to get out of current economic difficulties, recession, which financial crisis brought about 2 years ago. So we have lots of areas to cooperate together to come out of this situation.
Now, I'm sure this won't be an original question, but in light of the recent developments with the Toyota Motor Corporation, how is Japan and the automotive industry perceived in the economic world?
Well, talking about automobiles, we understand the safety is a paramount importance. And the Toyota company already stated that they will do everything they could do for regaining the confidence of consumers. So we are very much certain that the Toyota will work well and to regain the confidence of American consumers here.
Will Toyota recover from this setback?
Well, personally, I'm very much confident for that. That's depend upon the efforts of the company.
Do you think it could affect our Nissan assembly plant here in Canton?
Well, there are lots of, just as I said, investment relationship between Japan and the state of Mississippi. And you mentioned Canton factory of Nissan is one of the good success stories here in Mississippi, I understand. And they are very enthusiastic to keep and even expand their functions here in Mississippi.
Now, we've seen the balance of trade between the U.S. and Japan fluctuate over the past decade or so. What causes this fluctuation, and what do you do to stabilize it?
Well, trade, is dependent upon the overall economic situation. So, if there is a recessionary trend, we cannot avoid some shrink of trade figures. However, important thing is to keep policies coordinated by the two governments so that we can have good, possibly increase of trade volumes or investment relations.
Mississippi is primarily an agricultural state, supplying many products to Japan and the rest of the world. How is the state perceived as a manufacturing source?
Well, of course, Mississippi has been very famous for its very well-known agricultural production for even centuries. However, we understand that the people here and the state government is spending so much energy for diversify its industries, including manufacturing industries. And we understand that people's enthusiasm and the very high quality labor forces here and the geographical location so close to the Gulf of Mexico, and you have such a huge, Mississippi River. These location, people's quality, and the policies by the state government and the efforts by the local communities, this is one of the most attractive places for Japanese companies.
Awesome. Mr. Hayashi, is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, this is my first occasion to come to visit the state of Mississippi, but already I'm very much impressed by southern hospitality and that the spring prevails beautifully here. So, I hope that this could be a good step for me to know more about the state of Mississippi and the people here.
I've been talking with the economic minister from the Embassy of Japan, the Honorable Hajime Hayashi. Thank you very much for being on Don't Lecture Me.
Thank you very much for being together.